Now Josh and I are sporting two new hammocks, and these are the Taj Mahal of hammocks. It's the Clark Jungle Hammock. And I think mine is the TX 150. His might be the NX 250 or something. He's a big old boy, so he needed the extra weight. But this thing is unreal. I absolutely love it. My flag came off. I was sporting my Hammock Forums net flag. It came off when I was setting it up in a hurry yesterday, so I'm gonna put that back on my rainfly ridge line here in a little bit. So I've got the whoopee sling tensioners for my rainfly. But like I said, we're here at Stover Creek, and this is my new hammock. This is the Taj Mahal, baby. This is the Clark Jungle Hammock. I absolutely love this hammock. It's got everything built in. It's a couple pounds lighter than my Eno bug net, underquilt, and everything. And what I love about this is, actually I'm gonna get somebody to film while I'm shooting this, because I need both hands free. All right, so like I said, we're here at Stover Creek Shelter, and I'm sporting my new jungle hammock from Clark's Jungle Hammock. You get that right there. This is the Taj Mahal, baby, of hammocks. I'm gonna go ahead and zip all this up so I can show you the neat little features of it. So what we got over here, we've got on each side, we've got 3 pockets that go about halfway. And on the other side, you got another 3 pockets. And that's for storing your gear. You got 3 pockets. What this does a little bit, and some say, it helps keep some dead air between you and the outside to help with the installation factor, and it does. I've got a pad, I was fine. But some say it doesn't work, some say it does. I haven't used just that, so I can't give you my opinion, but what I do have is I've got a pad inside that I use to sleep on, and my down bag. Now the way this works is, it does come with basically tent poles, just like a regular, ooh. Come here, you. Dadgum yellow jacket. So it comes with basically some tiny tent poles that you put together, and you slip down in this little pocket, and that keeps the rainfly and weather shield off your face and your body, and you got it on both sides. This particular model, and you can get the model without the rain shield, okay, or the weather shield. Not a rain shield, it's a weather shield. You can get the model without the weather shield, but if you do get the model with the weather shield, and it's kind of a warm day, you can actually unzip it. And this is what's really cool. It's permanently attached here, but what you can do is, you've got pockets up here that you can shove the weather shield into to get it out of your way. And then what you have is just a great old big hammock with a built-in bug net. Now right now I've got it hung a little bit differently. It shouldn't have that much of a sag, but when you get in it, all this will tighten up and it'll be off your body. It was hanging on me a little bit last night. I just need to make some adjustments on my suspension. But this has everything. You got the bug net, you got the pockets, and obviously you got the hammock. And now the bug net will zip off to let you get in. This thing's got 14 zippers on it, so you can take the bug net off of one side, get out on that side, or take the bug net off of this side. So I can take this one and unzip it that way, and I can come out this way, or I can close it back up. So each side's got multiple zippers for different directions, for different entry and exit positions. So there's the bug net. There's my sleeping bag. So this right here also makes it awesome, just a hammock chair. You don't have any bug net hitting you in the face. It's just a plain old hammock. no bug net. You can stretch out in it. I'm not gonna take my boots off, but when you stretch out in it, you pretty much lay flat. I tend to lay a little diagonal just so I can get as flat as I can. And if you come up in here, Justin, this is pretty cool. If you do happen to set it up wrong and you find yourself slid down to the end, there's a handle right up in here. Can you get that?
Yeah, I get it.
That what you can do is pull yourself back up to the top and you can go back to sleep, which I had to do a couple times last night. So that's really cool. Anybody that sleeps in a hammock at all, you know you tend to slide around. Well, right there, that's worth $100 right there. You can just pull yourself. You don't have to get out and reposition. You just grab and pull. Now, along with the 3 pockets on either side on the outside, there's also a pocket here. I'm gonna get out so I can show you that. There's a pocket right here that's on the inside. It's a fairly large pocket. You've got an entry here and an entry here. It's just open. You've got a pocket here that's Velcroed. That's where I keep my earplugs, because these boys like to snore when they sleep. And also, because of the material, you can, and I haven't done this yet, you can, if you don't have any trees, use your trekking poles and you can use it as a bivvy. All you got to do is pull these up, and again, I haven't done that yet, but that's what they say. Josh, didn't you read that on the site?
What?
That you can set it up as a bivvy?
Yeah.
So he read it on the site, you can set it up as a bivvy. Again, I haven't done that yet. I'm not going to because it's really wet out here because it's been raining all day. But another good thing is with all these pockets, all of your gear is close at hand, and according to their site, you cannot flip out of it. We're fixing to test that right now. Justin needed this hammock last night. Justin is the guy filming right now because he was maneuvering around. He flipped out of his. According to the site, you cannot flip out of it. So if you're in the hammock, you cannot flip out of it. Oh! I almost did, but I'm trying to. The whole point is you can reach down and pick up your shoes, pick up your water bottle, and obviously I'm way under here, so yeah, I could flip out if I force myself. But if I'm sitting here and I want to have breakfast in the hammock, I can cook with my stove right here, and it's very comfortable. Because of that weather shield situation, we were very warm last night in ours. I was very warm, Josh said he was very warm. And I'm sitting up here, and okay, it's starting to get kind of chilly, so I want to put my weather shield together. Again, I'm still in the hammock. Now I'm ready to turn in. It's a very stable hammock. Now I like to get in and out on my left side, so I'm going to bring all these zippers around to where they are there. Oh crap. Good night, Irene. Now, if I wanted to come out on this side, because there's 14 zippers, literally there's 4, but because there's so many zippers, I've got so many different options where I could get in and out of the hammock, and I can have the rain shield or not. Last night, I was sweating in this thing because this weather shield really helps keep the heat in. It's not waterproof, according to the site. It's not really to help keep it's not meant to replace a good solid rain fly, but it does help. Like if it's rated really bad, it's windy, it kind of splashes on you a little bit, just to help keep the splash off of you. But this right here is the money maker. This weather shield right here, if you're gonna go to Clark and get a hammock, I highly recommend getting the one with the weather shield if you camp in colder climates. because this is the moneymaker right here. We were so warm and comfortable. I was, at least, warm and comfortable in mine, and Josh said he was as well. But like I said, I've already slid down a little bit demonstrating this, so I'm in my hammock. I'm back up. So, like I said, this is my new baby. This is the last hammock I'll probably ever buy because it's got everything. It's got the bug net. It's got some insulation on the bottom with the pocket to the dead air. I still have a pad. You've got the rainfly built in. It's not encompassing everything. You've got just what you need. You've got the weather shield that helps keep the heat in. And it's just, I can't say enough about it. It's awesome. So there you have it. My new toy. My last hammock I will ever buy. Oh, I just found this too. Huh. I got a glove clip and a little thing here. I guess I could hook my glasses on. Dun 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 dun. Hey, woo! Excuse me.
Bless you.
And if I find any other neat little fish, oh, there's something else. It's got a whole thing of Velcro right here, going around the whole side, underneath, back up the other side and up the side where you could Velcro an underquilt. I don't know if that's what it's for. We'll confer with Josh. I'll make a note on the video. This might be where you can sew in an underquilt of some kind. Doesn't have it over here, doesn't look like. But really, this kind of helps with the dead air with the core body temperature, and that'll help with your legs. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. I hope you, if you do go to Clark and you call Clark, ask for Spencer. He's the one that helped me out with the purchasing of the wrong hammock. And then when I realized I ordered the one that did not have the weather shield, I called back and Spencer took great care of me. He's awesome. I had my old the wrong hammock out to him as quick as I could, and before I knew it, this new one was here. No questions. They were fine. They were fantastic. Everybody at Clark is super well. It's just I happened to work with Spencer on this particular hammock, and he did a good job for me. So Spencer, if you're watching this, if you ever see this, thanks, man. You rock. Thanks for watching.
The low rider. The low rider is a little high.